Class, one of the most important things that you can do for the course is to review the 7th edition APA style formatting for assessment strategies. And so I'm going to take a little time to walk through this formatting document. This should help you as you set up your papers. This is incredibly important. I do look at formatting as I do grading. It is a portion on each rubric to make sure that you have the proper formatting. So, all scholarly writing, application, analysis, um, and your reflection should look like this in this format. This is what I look for, and I do deduct points if you don't have the formatting correct. So, we're going to start at the top, and I want to point this out directly for you because I've seen this come up quite a bit. I want you to notice that at the top of the page, there is no running head and there is no header. So please, as you're formatting your papers, do not have a header, do not have a running head. All you need is the page number. As you format the paper itself, it's very important to follow this format, and I want to point out several items here for you. First, you must have a title of your paper. Your title should align with the module that you're working on, and typically you should have a title that reflects what your writing is. So, for example, don't just have Module 1 assignment. Make sure that you title it something appropriate to the body of the work that you're writing on. Some of you might consider a subtitle, but I'm going to tell you that I don't require that, and it typically is not necessary in the papers that you'll write for this course. So I want you to notice that we pointed out that the title is in bold, that there is a subtitle if you see that it's necessary, but it is not necessary, and you don't have to use that. And I want to make sure that you get this order correct. Please make sure that you put your name, American College of Education, the course number, which is EL 5023. Please put my name and then use this format for the assignment due date. All elements must be included here, and the elements are centered on your title page. This template was modified from the template that you can find at the ACE Student Commons Writing Center. Let's get to the first page. So again, very important formatting wise that you have an introductory paragraph and that the title of your paper is in bold and centered, and it is the same exact title that you put here on your title page. So the introductory paragraph has a title centered in bold, and then you write your introductory paragraph. If you do have a subtitle, again, not required and not needed, but if you do have one, then you should also include the subtitle under the title of your paper in the introduction paragraph. Please do not use the heading Introduction for the introductory paragraph. Use the title of the paper that's found on the title page. Let's talk a little bit about headings. And again, to keep this simple for you, most of your papers in this course, you will only need a level 1 heading, and those headings should be in bold. However, it is okay if you format this to have level 2 or level 3 headings, but typically it's not necessary. So your level 1 headings are in bold, and your level 2 headings are in bold, and you'll notice that they are left aligned and in title case. Level 1 and level 2. You'll also notice that level 3 headings are also left aligned, boldface, and italicized in title case. So if you get to level 3, it will look like that. Level 4, headers are used to introduce a portion of your paper that is part of the level 3 header, and that should be indented and boldface and title case, and should end with a period. Level 5, if necessary, will be indented and boldface, and it will look very much like the level 3, except, of course, for the indent. And then every paper should have a conclusion. Again, every paper, application analysis, and reflection should have a conclusion. Conclusion is bold and centered, and all scholarly papers should have a conclusion, and it would look like this. It's actually a level 1 heading, and let's move to the reference page. Please do not use the word resources, use the word references. So your references, that is a bold and centered heading. And I want to make sure that you note very specifically that references must be in APA 7th edition formatting. I put some notes in red here for you in terms of all of the lines after the first line in your entry and how they should be indented, how you should have your authors' names inverted, last name first, and then the author's first and middle names should be written as initials, never their full, middle, or first or middle name, only the initials. So I want you to use this document. In fact, every time you write a paper, unless you have mastered this, I would have this document open and at the ready as you are writing your paper so that you get the formatting piece twice. Again, I do look closely at formatting. I look at the references. I look at how you are embedding in-text citations and then the overall format of the paper. So please use this document as you navigate through the course and the assignments. And of course, any questions that you may have, you can contact me directly.